Welcome to Target Center, downtown Minneapolis. Oh, we are so ready. Wolves are down. Yeah, they're down 0-1 here in this second round of the playoffs, but they have something to prove tonight, and you better believe that they are ready to go.
Yeah, you know, I had a lot of my friends texting me after the first game, and they're like, you still think the Wolves are winning in 5? I'm like, yeah, absolutely, especially with Steph Curry out. And they were like, well, why was Anthony Edwards smiling after the game after they lost? I'm like, what you mean? It's just one game. But you know what? Someone else who can answer for Anthony Edwards, his best friend, Nick Maddox. Nick, I appreciate you joining us.
Thank you for having me.
First of all, from your point of view, what was game one like? What was wrong with the Timberwolves from your point of view?
I would say we probably came out a little flat, but you know, it's about the first to four. You know, every game brings on its own challenges. You know, so I think we got our head on straight. We're ready.
Yeah. Right. The shooting was really pretty bad that game one, and we all saw Ant's reaction during the press conference when he looked at the stat sheet. He saw just how bad it was. Yeah, his face just went, what?
Yeah.
What were your conversations like with him afterward?
Just being consistent, remaining faithful to the work. We spent a great amount of time in the gym. So I would just say tonight we're going to see Timberwolves brand of basketball.
After a game like that, is Ant like eager to get back in the gym and work on his shot, or is he like, you know what, let me just take a little break away from the game and just say, you know what, I'll be ready the next time we go out there?
I would just say he's always sharpening his tools, making the people around him better. The team, they were, you know, communicating with each other, staying locked in, make sure everybody knows in good spirits, ready to do what we came to do.
Yeah. One of the cool things I think that we're seeing with Ant, especially in this series, is the maturity, and I think it's tangible because you can see him even leading up to that first round in practices saying, I'm going to step back a little bit, and I'm going to let other people shine, and I'm going to facilitate a little bit more. How has that been for you to see him in this series grow?
Oh, it's been great. Every day has brought his own challenges, and to watch how he's grown up as a leader and empowered his teammates, I would say it's such a great sight. I'm happy for him.
What's playoff Ant like? We always hear about LeBron James going 0 dark 30, not talking to people on social media. What's Ant like? Is he blocking everybody out, or is he just still the same, focusing on ball?
I would just say the focus picks up even more, but Ant remains the same. He's just that same guy. You know, listen, leave work at work, come home, it's a different vibe. Everybody's happy, chilling, you know, keeping the spirits up. Never down. It's first to four.
Yeah, and you know, you just did this awesome documentary for Adidas. It was so good, and we really got to see those other sides of Ant. I mean, if you don't know, I mean, he's a dad, and when he looks at his babies, you can just see this love in his eyes. I mean, just you get to see that on a day-to-day basis. What a gift.
Yeah, it definitely is a gift to watch him grow up and mature. You know, get to see Ant the basketball player, Ant the father, and then Anthony just the man. You know, I would just say he's a great humanitarian, loves the state of Minnesota, the city of Minneapolis. You know, he's a global icon.
Yeah, he is. Sure. And I want to ask you about a question, because I'm sure no one's talked to you about this. That victory lap, leaving Crypto.com Arena, you walking with Anthony Edwards. What was that moment like where you see all these Lakers fans coming around you guys and doing stuff?
Yeah, it was.
Pull it closer to you. Yeah,
okay,
there you go.
There you go.
Yeah. I would just say it was great to get the win and to see all the fans, the love. You know, everybody that was talking about them saying that, you know, nobody said the Wolves are going to win.
Right.
Nobody. Nope. And now, you know, some of those people are talking to me like, hey, I knew. Listen. Anthony Edwards. Where's my camera? Right here. Anthony Edwards is a different breed. Okay. For those who don't know, Anthony Edwards is a different breed. Just keep believing, and, you know, believe that.
Believe that.
I'm here to tell you the truth, nothing but the truth.
That's exactly right. And you've known him for so long. For those who don't know, you guys go way, way back. I mean, you've known this guy for a long time. You knew Ant before he was Ant. What do you guys talk about now? Do you talk about those old days? Remember when we used to talk about this and that?
Yeah, we talk about that all the time. Like our earliest, fondest memories, you know, just having fun, being kids, and growing up to the young men that we are now being influential in the community, to, you know, a whole generation behind us. You know, we just want to use our platform to, you know, promote the positive things, you know.
Keep doing that thing, man. Y'all doing it right now, and I want to put you on the spot. You're around, and you probably rode with him to the Target Center today.
Yeah.
What's he talking about? What's his mentality? Give everybody an inside glimpse of what he's like before he locks in.
The Wolves are back. The Wolves are about to play championship basketball, because that's what we're going for. That is the standard. That is the gold standard. We are prepared to do what is necessary to win.
And that's all that needed to be said with Ant, huh?
That's all.
That's it. Believe that, right? I got chills.
Believe that. There you go.
Woo! Love it. All right, Nick Maddox, thank you so much.